This here is a concrete testimonial for what the Unbeatable Mind program can really do for you. Through its consistent application over the past weekend, I was able to complete and finish the Spartan Death Race. It is a potentially, in this case, 3-day endurance challenge where we're carrying heavy rocks, hiking up mountains, running all over the place for over 110 some miles. It was just unbelievable the things I had to go through in order to accomplish this, and I really couldn't have done it without a lot of the features of the program. You know, when things really got sucky, like 2 miles into an 80-pound sandbag carry after 55 hours of not sleeping, climbing up a ravine, you really have to fall back on the tools that allow you to stay centered and focused. For example, you know, every time the going got rough in situations like that, I would just imagine the race directors, Andy and Joe, visualize them handing me the skull, and knowing that no matter what would happen, my efforts would pay off. I really pushed through and gave all my effort. And then, you know, when situations where they had us stand very still and force us not to do anything after being very sleep deprived in a trick to force us to fall asleep, falling back on some of the breath work, like the box breathing, really enabled me to stay present-minded and focused, and, you know, not succumb to, you know, something like sleep deprivation, as I'm sure you'd see in a lot of, you know, Navy SEAL type qualification situations. And then, speaking of present-mindedness, I mean, that's pretty much what got me through the death race. You know, if I thought about the enormosity of it all, it would probably be extremely overwhelming. You know, thinking about, oh, I got to be up 66 some hours, and I got to be doing all this physical labor. It's gonna be too much to handle. But every single task is achievable in little baby steps, one after the other, bit by bit and step by step. And as long as I could collapse my focus into exactly what I was doing at the time, then it was all details. It was all the time was going to pass, and I was going to get through it. And maybe I would have discovered this on my own, but it was just so much easier to manage and be able to do with a lot of the tools that Unbeatable Mind and the SEAL Fit program taught me. So this is my heartfelt thank you. I definitely couldn't have gotten this without you. Hoo-yah.